Hello, hello, friends. Welcome to this second session of yoga based on these beautiful deities, these beautiful goddesses. Today, we are going to embody the beautiful goddess Durga. And I'm so excited for this one. Durga is the ultimate goddess. She represents everything: strength, deep-seated compassion. She represents beauty, and everything that she feels on the inside, she radiates on the outside. And a lot of that is that deep-seated compassion, always coming from a place of integrity, never from a place of ego. So we get to play around with this a little bit in our practice. When I think of Durga, I think of fire. I think of this beautiful, radiant goddess who just projects her strength and her compassion, who stands up for her will and her purpose. And so when I think of fire, I think of transformation, and I think of Dharma or Dri. So the word Dharma, or the word purpose, comes from the word Dri, which D-H-R-I, Dri, which means that which upholds. So Dri is literally the thing that keeps us lifted in our lives. It's the things that we stand up for and support unconditionally from that deep-seated place of integrity. And we all have that within us, right? We all have that fire inside of us. I want to share a mantra with you. It says, Agni Nile Purohitam, and it means, I surrender to the fire of transformation. So when we think about our purpose and we think about all of our deep-seated desires, our intentions, our goals, our purpose, all the things that we're striving for in our life, we have the opportunity in every moment to transform and to reach for those things. And transformation is evolutionary, right? Transformation is a constant. Change is different. We can change, we can be, but to truly transform and to continue to go back, each time we have this inkling to follow that Dri, that Dharma, it's pretty powerful stuff. So today, let's awaken our inner fires. Let's embody this beautiful goddess Durga. And let's start with a little bit of breath work. Our Ujjayi breathing. If you're new to Ujjayi breathing, think of it as an oceanic sound in the back of the throat. Come to a nice comfortable seat. You can take a moment to imagine yourself fogging up a mirror, maybe with the mouth open. But then we'll seal the lips on our exhale, and we'll continue that HA, or that oceanic sound, as we exhale. So it sounds a little bit like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Starting to create heat. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Perfect. Inhale. Exhale. Give yourselves a few more of these Ujjayi breaths before we connect our movement. Ujjayi breathing is known as victorious breathing. So this is a beautiful way to start to create that heat and dive in, connect to our inner fires. So let's start to connect our movement with our Ujjayi breathing. Take a big breath in, sweep your arms up to sky. As you exhale, bring your hands through the heart space. Ujjayi exhale. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, pause here with hands at heart. Interlace your fingers. Ujjayi, exhale, press your palms forward and round your spine. Inhale, reach your palms up to sky, get nice and long. Exhale, cactus your arms, lift your heart, hug your elbows down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come to thighs. Just pause. Take a moment to close your eyes. Take a moment to consider your Dri, all of the beautiful things in life that keep you lifted. You know, the word Dharma is also attached to the word pillar. So if you think of these beautiful pillars on a building, literally holding this building up, that is your Dri, that is your Dharma, right? The things that we will always strive for, stand up for, work toward in this big, beautiful life. Go ahead and open your eyes, come down onto your backs. Your toes will face the back of your mat and your head will face the front of your mat. So all the way down onto your backs. And we'll start with just some simple switching of the legs. Start by squeezing your right knee into the belly, extending your left leg long, and then hover the left heel above your mat. And we'll simply begin to switch legs here. Keep hovering that left heel high. Now, draw your shoulders up off of your mat and feel your shoulder blades lift. Feel your lower belly draw in. Feel your rib cage hug together. And start to just continue to switch the legs here. We're going to add our breath. So we'll inhale for 2 switches. Inhale. Ujjayi, exhale for 2 switches. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Now squeeze both knees into your belly. Relax your head and neck. If you'd like, you can wrap your arms around your shins. Pull your knees in a little tighter. Feel that core, that fire, all those internal fires working their way into the body. Gently release your feet. Roll over onto your belly. So your head will be facing the top of your mat, your feet facing the back of the mat. It's a Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows directly under your shoulders. Press the tops of your feet firmly into the mat. Fire up your thighs. Lift your knees. Pull your chest forward, your elbows back toward the body. And last little bit, draw your lower belly up off of your mat. Can you feel all of that engagement? Yeah, such a simple pose, but so powerful. So just feel all that internal strength coming forward and radiate it out. So everything we feel on the inside, we get to radiate on the outside, right? So that beautiful expression of all the transformational energy that we're feeling inside. Amazing. Just a short child's pose. Press back, sit your seat back, reach your hands forward, forehead comes down. Couple of breaths in child's pose. Feel that core energy, that fire energy lingering in as you feel supported by your mat. So Durga comes from a place of love always. So feeling a little bit of that part of her, embodying a little bit of that part of her as you pause here in your child's pose. And then when you feel ready, rise up onto your hands and knees and tuck your toes and find your downward facing dog and take a few breaths to come into your downward dog. You can pedal your feet and swivel your hips and shake your head yes and no. And move around in your body in any way that you need to start to feel that deeper sense of connection. Maybe it's a simple sense of connection to your breath, your ujjayi breathing, your physical body, your higher self, your fiery self, your gorgeous, radiant self. And then lift your heels and bend your knees and go ahead and tiptoe your feet up to the top of your mat for a short ragdoll. Feet hip distance apart, hands on opposite elbows, let everything hang down. Take a gentle rock from side to side here and just let that upper body get nice and heavy. And then release your elbows and slowly rise up to your mountain pose. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Rise up, bring your hands down to the sides. Take a moment to simply feel how foundational this pose is, how strong you are in your foundation, right? Every part of your journey that has led you to this very moment, feel that strength. and feel the expression in your upper body, right? So all those fires, those beautiful transformational qualities that are radiating within you, coming from a place of deep-seated loyalty, deep-seated integrity, deep-seated love and compassion. Beautiful. Now heel toe your feet together, sweep your arms up, take a big breath in. As you exhale, bring your hands through the heart space. Inhale, reach up, big breath. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Find your half lift, lengthen your spine. Plant your hands, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Drop your knee and tuck your toes, reach your arms up. It's a beautiful low lunge. That heart radiating up to sky, right? That passionate, beautiful heart, never coming from a place of ego. Hands come down to the mat. Keep your right knee glued on the mat. Extend your left foot back. Extend through the knee and the crown. Extend your right foot forward. Take a big inhale. Ujjayi, exhale, squeeze your elbow and knee together. Curl it in, round it in. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, squeeze it in, curl it in, round it. Inhale, extend. One more, squeeze it in, curl it in, round it. Ha. Inhale, extend, beautiful, get a little longer, get a little bit more supportive in your core space, and then reach your right hand back, bend your left knee, and catch your left foot. Kick that foot up to sky, press that foot into the hand, and just breathe. Ujjayi breathing. Beautiful, fiery breath, creating heat, connecting with purpose, connecting with dharma, connecting with transformational qualities. Beautiful. Gently release the arm and leg. Inhale. Bring your right hand down. It's a three-legged dog with the left leg up in the air. Tuck your bottom toes. Lift your left leg. Beautiful. Squeeze your left knee into your nose. Curl it and round it in. Inhale. Reach your left leg high. Squeeze it in. Curl it and tap it. Inhale. Lift it. One more time, squeeze it in, curl it and tap it. This time drop your left foot forward, step your right foot forward. Find your half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Find your chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sweep your arms up to sky. Sit down nice and deeply here. Clasp your hands above the head. Press your palms up to sky and sit a little deeper. How's your breath? How's your heat? How's your connection? Beautiful. Fold forward, straighten your legs. Find your half lift, lengthen. Plant your hands, step your left foot back. Drop your knee, untuck your toes, reach your arms up. Inhale, nice low lunge. Opening heart, always from a place of integrity, never from a place of ego. Bring your hands down to mat. Keep your left knee glued onto the mat. Extend your right foot back. Extend your left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in, squeeze it in. Ujjayi, exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. Ha. Inhale, extend. Beautiful. Last one. Squeeze it in, curl it in. Boom. Inhale, extend, bend your right knee. Reach your left hand back to catch the left foot and find your bind. And if it works for you, you can kick that foot into the hand a little bit, right? So really feeling a little bit of that bow action or that Chapasana action. So feeling that resistance. And then using the breath to keep you strong. That beautiful life force energy. Yes, excellent. And then ever so gently let that go. Re-extend the arm and leg. Bring your left hand down, three-legged dog with your right leg up in the air. Exhale, squeeze your knee to nose, tap the nose. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, squeeze it in, tap it. Inhale, reach it. Last one, squeeze it in, tap it. This time, step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Find your half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, sweep the arms up. Beautiful. Sweep your hands behind your back, clasp. Knuckles back, heart forward, and fold deeply. Belly to thigh, crown of head to mat, knuckles to sky. Let your head be heavy. Let your heart be strong. Just breathe. Really nice. Make your way back to your chair pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hands to mat, straighten legs. Half lift, lengthen, plant your hands, step back. High to low plank pose, knees can be up or down. Bend your elbows, half push up. Upward dog or cobra. And downward facing dog. Beautiful. Reach your right leg up to sky. Keep the back leg straight. And hip rolling down, so square your hips. Really extending through that back heel so you feel the strength here. Step your right foot forward, it's warrior one. Spin your back heel down. Reach the arms up, inhale. Place your palms together up overhead. Gaze up at your thumbs. Feel your base, strong, connected, beautiful foundation. Right? Knowing your will, knowing your fires, knowing your dri, your dharma. Beautiful, open to warrior two pose. So make this the strongest warrior you've got. You know, Durga, she has these 8 arms and she holds all these weapons and props representing so many things, but one of them is a sword. Sometimes when I get in this pose, I like to think of sort of jousting, so I can get that energetic feeling of, you know, having that sword and actually jousting and lunging so deeply into this right leg, so I can feel that energy. Do you feel that? Yes, beautiful. And then just pause here. Bend a little deeper into the right leg. Make sure you have active separation of the fingertips apart and shoulders soften down your back. Now, your gaze is intentional, right? Coming from a beautiful place of integrity. Standing up for everything that you believe in, every intention, every goal, everything that matters in this life. Beautiful. Reverse your warrior. Reach back, go back. A short side angle, right elbow to knee, left fingertips forward. Lift your heart, right? A heart of love, compassion, gratitude, peace, joy. And then rise back up to your warrior two. Open up the toes, toes out, heels in. Sit down into your goddess squat. Send your arms up to sky. Sit down pretty low here and just feel the strength. Sit your tail low. Keep lifting through your crown. Engage your core. Belly draws in. Feel strong, supported, stable. Pulse here, 5 and 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your right heel. Pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left heel. Pulse 5, 4, 3. Knees out. 2, 1. Can you lift both heels and just pause? Seat down, arms up. Feel long in your spine. Feel strong in your base. Yes, beautiful. Drop your knees, starfish. Open it up. Runner's lunge. Face the top of your mat. Drop your back knee. Ardha Hanumanasana. Shift your hips back. Straighten and flex the front leg. Few breaths in surrender here. Are we warm? Yeah, feeling that heat. Everything, all those fires coming right from our solar plexus. You know, our solar plexus represents the sun, the fire, all those beautiful transformational qualities. It's our get it done, lock it down energy space in the body, right? It's a place that pushes us out of our comfort zone, helps us stand up for exactly what we want to be, and we make it happen, right? It's the action center. Yes. Rebend into your right knee, find your downward facing dog. If a vinyasa is calling you, you can work through it, rolling forward, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Sliding forward, cobra, or upward facing dog. And pressing back, downward facing dog. Now we'll lift the left leg up to sky, and again, keep those hips pretty square. And keep the back leg pretty straight so you're kicking and pressing through the heel. And then step your left foot forward. It's warrior one. Back heel spins down. Reach arms up, palms together up overhead. Gaze at thumbs. Breathe deeply. As you breathe here in your warrior one, can you feel the support underneath your feet? Are all parts of the foot pressing firmly into the mat? Outer edge of the right foot. Slight lift of the right arch. Beautiful, strong structure. Beautiful expression full of love in the upper body. Excellent. Open warrior two pose. Wiggle your feet apart. Gaze forward. Strength here. Remember that sensation of jousting, right? So lunging into that left leg, standing up, fighting for exactly what you believe in. This is Durga energy. Yes. So good. Find your beautiful intentional gaze, mindful gaze, subtle gaze, dristi. And then reverse your warrior, reach back, go back. Fall into your side angle pose, elbow to knee, right fingertips forward. Beautiful. Rise back up to warrior two. Again, point your toes out, your heels in. This time sit down into your goddess squat, but bring the hands to the thighs. I'm just going to face you here. Take an inhale at the center line. On your exhale, twist one shoulder to the midline. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. This time, Ujjayi breath. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Come right back to center. One more time. Reach the arms up. Inhale. Stay in your goddess legs. Bring your fingertips together. Hakini Mudra. And just pause. Fingertips together. Hakini Mudra. We get to tune into our third eye. We get to tune in to our Ajna chakra. The space of intuition and wisdom. Always following that inner guidance, right? When it comes to our fire, when it comes to our purpose, we follow it. We plant seeds, we plant intentions, and then we put them into action. Crawl forward to the top of your mat, so you should have the left foot forward. Drop your back knee, shift your hips back, flex and straighten. It's Ardha Hanumanasana. Lift your heart, inhale. Exhale, fold. And just pause and feel the fire. Use your Ujjayi breathing to continue cultivating that heat, that fire. And then we're going to start to bring these fires down a little bit and wrap them with love and wrap them with compassion, because this is how Durga would fight, right? She would always fight with so much fire, with so much strength, with so much radiance, but always from a place of love, deep-seated compassion, integrity, and all those beautiful qualities just radiating out from within. Really nice. Gently make your way back onto hands and knees. Find your downward facing dog. Take a vinyasa if it's calling you. You have a few breaths. I'll meet you in down dog. And then we'll find our half pigeon on the right side. Send your right knee behind your right wrist. Make sure hips stay square, inner thigh, back inner thigh rotates up to sky, and find a nice release of the outer hip. Come right down onto the forearms, and for just a moment, feel those beautiful, the beautiful structure of your shoulders, just like we cultivated in our Sphinx pose in the beginning of class. So the forearms and hands are firmly rooted, a slight sensation of the elbows pulling back as the heart draws forward. Feel shoulders press down the back. Feel the lat muscles even fire up a little bit, right? These nice muscles right under the armpits, pull them down. And then just feel that sense of release. And then even though we have that strong structure and foundation in the shoulders, start to wrap it with love, start to wrap it with compassion. And if you'd like, you can stack the hands and place your forehead on top of the hands. ahead and walk your hands right back up to your shin. Sit over onto your right hip. Swing your left leg all the way around for a seated twist. Place your left hand behind the sacrum. Lift up through your spine. Reach your right hand high. Right elbow outside of the left knee and twist deeply here. So our beautiful twists can be opening in the hip, also releasing in the spine. So feel both of those sensations as you twist. And then just keep breathing, and maybe for a few breaths you imagine the shoulders actually spinning all the way to the back of your mat. So finding a little bit of that edge, right? Noticing where you can push a little bit more. Sometimes it's those places when we get out of our comfort zone that we find the bliss. So don't be afraid to go into that space. Beautiful. Gently make your way right back to center. Make your way back onto hands and knees, downward facing dog. And we'll find the left side of half pigeon, left knee behind left wrist. Walk your right leg back. Again, coming onto the forearms first. Beautiful structure in the shoulder girdle. Chest drawn forward. And then coming down to rest on the tops of the hands if that suits your practice. And as you come down, as you bow down, you can think about simply wrapping all of the work, all of the energy, the transformational energy that you put into your practice today, just wrapping it with that deep-seated love and compassion. Right? Always coming from a place of integrity. Always being yourself, authentic. Never letting that ego get in the way of who you want to be, of who the universe is calling you to be. You can start to walk your hands back up to your shins, sit over onto the left hip, swing your right leg all the way around, twisting other side, right hand behind sacrum, left hand high, left elbow outside of knee and twist. And then becomes your choice to decide how deeply you want to twist today, right? How much effort, how much transformational energy you want to put into this pose. Remember, change is stagnant. Transformation is evolutionary. It's ongoing. It's infinite. And within every moment, we have the opportunity to change and transform, and it becomes this cycle. And we tune into those inner fires, the lock it down, get it done, action center of our body. There's no way we can't change, transform. There's no way we can't continue this brilliant cycle, raising our vibration with every breath. All right, bring your legs back to center, extend your legs forward and lower all the way down onto your backs, and we'll find a bridge pose here. Feet hip distance apart, hands next to your sides, lift your hips up to sky. If you want, you can clasp your hands behind the body, wiggle your shoulders and your scapulas together, and draw your knuckles forward and your heart back. Maybe for a moment in your bridge pose, you close your eyes and you bring your awareness to the solar plexus, to that space representing the sun and all of our inner fires, the space right in between your sternum and your belly button. And you feel a sense of vulnerability in that space, right? This pose prompts that sense of vulnerability. And then maybe you let that awareness trickle up into the heart space, the space of our passion, the space of all of the heart-based qualities that we want to take into our Tri, our purpose, our a beautiful transformational process. And then you can gently lower down, upper back, mid back, lower back. You can rock your knees gently from side to side. And then bring the bottoms of your feet together. Drop your knees out wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. And maybe the left hand comes to solar plexus. So we embody those inner fires. We embody the beautiful, radiant, gorgeous, loving qualities of Durga, the ultimate goddess. And in every moment we allow her to come through us. And then all those fiery, radiant qualities being wrapped in loving kindness, wrapped in trust in your divine plan, the divine guidance, the divine ripple. And then pausing here for just a few more breaths, bring into the mind the mantra, Agni Mile Purohitam. Agni Mile Purohitam. I surrender to the fires of transformation. Agni Mile Purohitam. Agni Mile Purohitam. Take a nice deep breath in here. Gently let that go. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Draw your knees together. Rock up to seated. You can prop your seat up if you'd like. And just a moment to seal this practice. Let's bring our hands to the heart space. Let's gently bow our head. Let's take a moment to honor this beautiful goddess energy. Let's take a moment to take these beautiful qualities with us off of our mat. It doesn't end here. We can embody these qualities throughout all of our days, all of our lives. And then, of course, this beautiful privilege we have to show up time and time again, to simply become our higher selves, to raise our vibration. Let's take one more big breath all together. Inhale. And let's gently bow forward. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.